Hey there, lovely viewers. Big news, Jungkook spotted at Jennie's apartment after returning from the hospital. Finally, there's talk of reunions. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest updates from us. Unless you've been completely offline, you've probably heard about the chaos that rocked the K-pop world yesterday. BTS's golden magne Jungkook was spotted entering Blackpink Jennie's luxury apartment complex at Hannam THE HILL, and yes, this was shortly after he was discharged from the hospital. Let's unpack everything in order, because there's a lot going on. It all began when fans noticed Jungkook skipping his scheduled V-Live last weekend. HYBE initially stayed quiet but later confirmed he was admitted to a private hospital in Seoul due to fatigue and dehydration, nothing serious, just the toll of his intense tour schedule. Naturally, ARMY lit up Twitter. The hashtag #GetWellSoonJK trended globally for 48 hours. Fans even gathered outside the hospital, despite HYBE's repeated pleas for privacy. Now here's where it gets interesting. Around 4:30 p.m. Korea Standard Time yesterday, eyewitnesses spotted Jungkook's black Mercedes in the private parking area of Hannam THE HILL, one of Seoul's most exclusive residential spots, home to several celebs, including Jennie. The photos, though a bit blurry, clearly show someone matching Jungkook's build, wearing a black mask and beanie, and flanked by what looked like private security. And yes, we've verified the pics with multiple sources. About 2 hours later, Jennie posted a very subtle but cryptic Instagram story, a black and white photo of 2 coffee cups on a marble table, captioned, "Sometimes the best medicine is good company." Detective mode activated. Fans quickly pointed out one of the cups had a sleeve identical to ones Jungkook's been spotted using on his IG. Let's rewind. While Jungkook and Jennie haven't collaborated officially, they've had plenty of interactions at industry events. Remember their exchanged glances at the 2024 Mama Awards? Or the consistent mutual Instagram likes since early 2024? At first, both HYBE and YG stuck to the usual no-comment policy. But in a rare move, HYBE's CEO Park Ji-won spoke about it during this morning's shareholder meeting. He said, "We know there's public interest in our artists' privacy. Jungkook has been focusing on his health and receiving support from close friends in the industry." YG's statement was more cryptic. "Jennie has always supported fellow artists, especially during tough times." Naturally, K-pop fans are divided. Some armies are all in on the support train. One viral tweet said, "If JK is happy, we're happy. Full stop." Others are more skeptical, saying right after a hospital stay? Something feels off. Blink forums have been more upbeat, praising Jennie for her supportive nature, like when she sent a coffee truck to Lisa before her solo debut. If this relationship turns out to be real, it could be a massive game-changer for K-pop. Jungkook and Jennie are top-tier idols from the 2 biggest groups in the world. The last time we saw something like this was Jihyo and Kang Daniel, but this? Way bigger. Even HYBE and YG stock prices shifted. HYBE dipped 2.3% initially but rebounded with a 1.5% rise. YG stayed stable with a slight increase. Then came the bombshell. Jungkook went live on Weverse, no direct mention of Jennie, but his words had fans buzzing. "ARMY, you know I always want to be honest with you. Sometimes life surprises you in the best ways. When you're going through tough times, having someone who understands you can be the best medicine." That word, medicine, instantly connected with Jennie's coffee post and sent fan theories into overdrive. K-pop insider Kim Min-jae had this to say, "The timing is strategic. Both artists are at stable points in their careers. The industry is far more accepting of idol relationships now than it was 5 years ago." This situation raises some important discussions about privacy, fan expectations, and the evolving nature of K-pop culture. Once upon a time, dating could destroy an idol's career. We've clearly come a long way. Here's what we know so far. Jungkook's hospital stay and sudden discharge. His car scene at Jennie's residence. Jennie's cryptic IG post. The matching coffee cup sleeve. Jungkook's thoughtful Weverse comments. Unusually detailed agency responses. Their past award show interactions. Consistent Instagram engagement. Industry sources suggest we might even get an official confirmation soon. More idols are choosing transparency over secrecy, and fans are largely supportive. The hashtag #YoungJen is trending worldwide, with tons of fan art and messages of encouragement. Whether this is a friendship or something more, one thing's clear: they deserve happiness and respect. On another note, let's not forget about V's solo momentum. Layover has been a powerful debut, and his international appeal is only growing. His artistic identity is shining brighter than ever, especially in the fashion and luxury space. Some fans suspect sabotage by HYBE, but the facts suggest otherwise. V's career progression shows a carefully managed plan that's working long-term. The idea of suppression is more perception than reality. Between his global presence, critical success, and personal artistry, V is thriving. Now, let's break this down chronologically, because there's a lot to unpack here. It all started when fans noticed Jungkook's absence from his scheduled V-Live session last weekend. His agency, HYBE, initially kept quiet, but later released a statement confirming that JK had been admitted to a private hospital in Seoul due to extreme fatigue and dehydration. Nothing serious, they assured him, just the typical consequences of his world tour schedule. Twitter's army literally exploded with concern. The hashtag #GetWellSoonJK trended worldwide for 48 hours straight. Fans were camped out outside the hospital, despite HYBE's continued requests for their privacy. But here's where things get interesting. Yesterday afternoon around 4:30 p.m. Korea Standard Time, multiple witnesses reported seeing Jungkook's black Mercedes parked in the private parking lot of Hannam THE HILL. Now, for those who don't know, this is one of the most exclusive residential complexes in Seoul, where several K-pop idols, including Blackpink's Jennie, have apartments. The photos, although slightly blurry, clearly show a person matching Jungkook's build, wearing a black mask and beanie, accompanied by what appears to be private security. And yes, before the comments started coming in, we had these images verified by multiple sources. Now here's where the story gets even more interesting. About 2 hours after this image was posted, Jennie posted a very cryptic story on Instagram. It was just a simple black and white photo of 2 coffee cups on a marble table, with the caption "Sometimes the best medicine is good company, hot beverage." Army and Blink detectives immediately went to work. Eagle-eyed fans pointed out that one of the cups appeared to have the same custom sleeve that Jungkook has been seen wearing in some of his Instagram posts. Let's take. So what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't